All right, now for dashboard. Now we are on dashboard. So first thing we need to create service and DTO for dashboard. Then we'll create our page. So let's go to client, DTOs, and here we'll simply create a, and again something happened with my Visual Studio. Let's create a class using this approach. Here we'll say, let's say dashboard data DTO. All right, dashboard data DTO. We'll make it also as a record, and here we'll have first int total links, int total clicks. Okay, total number of links, total number of clicks. After that we'll have total active links, and then we'll have total inactive links, total active links, and int total inactive links. Okay, after that let's say int total links created today, and int total clicks today. And we are good with this 6 piece of data. All right, now let's use this in our link service and our interface to get the data for this one. So we'll go to interface first, iLink service, and here we'll say task of this dashboard data DTO get dashboard data async, and here we'll provide string user ID. We'll provide dashboard data for this user. All right, now let's go to our main project and services, link service, and here let's implement this method. Let's go to the very end, and here we'll have this public async task of dashboard data DTO get dashboard data async and string user ID as a parameter. All right, so here first thing we need to create our context. So we'll say await using var context equals underscore context factory dot create db context. Now we need to fetch data for all these things, all these properties. Now all these things, these are going to be separate calls. Now we need this different 6 different piece of data, so it is a very good candidate for a stored procedure, because if we are not using stored procedure, then we need to make multiple round trips to the database to fetch all of these. So there is going to be a single trip for single data. So one database trip for this one for this, one for this, one for this, one for this, one for this. So total 6. Or maybe for active and inactive, we can simply have one. We'll have total link, we'll have active link count, and on the basis of these two, we can calculate this. So at least 5 calls we'll make to the database in this method. So it's good to convert it to a stored procedure, but in this particular video course, I'm not going to use stored procedure. I'll use entity framework only using this direct approach. All right, so here we'll say var total links. Here we'll say await context dot links dot count async. All right, then we'll say total clicks equals await context dot link analytics dot count async, and here we'll provide this condition a dot link dot user ID equals this user ID which we have provided as a parameter to this method. Same thing we'll do for the first one. So count async l dot user ID equals user ID. Okay, then we need to have total active and inactive links. So let's say what total active links equals await context dot links dot count async, where uh, l dot user ID equals this user ID and l dot is active. Okay, then for total inactive links we can do a very complex math, which is total clicks minus total active links. Sorry, not total clicks. Oh, this is total links. The first one is, yeah, total links. So total links minus total active links. So now we have total inactive links. Alright. After that we'll do total links created today. What total links today equals await context dot links dot count async l dot created, and we don't have created. Yes, I think we didn't add that created field in this, right? Is active, we don't have that. Okay, so let's consider this an assignment for you guys. So you can add that created on the date time when this link was created, and you can use that, and maybe you can use that for order by as well. So here for now I am going to simply have it as hard coded, maybe let's say 5, and here I'll say you need to add a new property to the link entity created on. You need to add a new property created on to the link entity and then use that property to get this data. Okay, something like this. Now we have one more, total clicks today. So here we'll say await underscore not underscore context dot link analytics dot count async, where we have this condition a dot link dot user ID, and apart from this we'll say a dot click that dot date equals date time dot today dot date. Okay, no set time component is 0, right? So we can directly use today. All right, so now we have all this 6 piece of data. After this we can simply say return new dashboard data DTU, and we'll provide total links, total clicks, then total active links, total inactive links, total clicks, total inactive links, then total links today, total clicks today, and now we are good with this. Now there is one problem with this. No, not problem, that performance is a problem. So I already told you a better approach to use a stored procedure, but if we are not using that, at least we cannot decrease number of database round trips, or maybe you can make some complex queries. Maybe for this first one you can include link analytics as well, then find count for both of those. So there could be multiple ways, but I'll use this approach. And now all these data, we have these 1 2 3 and this 4, these 4 things all these four are not dependent on each other. So what we can do, we can get these four things in parallel. Alright, so all these are async methods. So what we can do, we can create some helper methods. Okay, and then we can use something like task.when all, and then we can get data from all of these. Alright, so let's create helper methods. So we'll say private async task of int get total links string user id. Okay, and now we'll use this creating context, and then this total links call, or maybe we can directly return it from here. So return, and we are good, our first method is ready. Then let's copy this thing 4 times. So we'll have all those 4 methods. So first one is get links, get total links. Then we have total clicks. So here we'll say get total clicks, creating context, and then we'll use this second query. Await context link analytics count async and this thing. Then third one we'll use active links. So get total active links, and here we are going to use this query. Alright, save it. After that we need total clicks today, and for total links today let's create a method for this as well. If you will create this, you can directly use that method. So what I'll do, I'll simply say get total links today. So here for now what I am going to do, let's paste it one more time. Here what I'll do, I'll simply say return await task dot from result 5. This is hard coded for now. Get it from database once created on logic is ready on link entity. Okay, so I have added this thing. After that get total clicks today. Alright, so for this I'm going to copy this line. Okay, now we'll simply use task.whenAll for all these things. Let's move this thing. You need to add this thing to this method. Alright. Now we don't need to create this context here because all these calls have their own context. That's why if you'll use the same context, we are going to get some error. The reason is db context can process one call at a time. We cannot start multiple database calls on a single db context. That's why we have db context factory. We are creating the separate database context for all these calls. All right, now we can use inside this get dashboard data async. Let me comment this out for your reference. Here we'll say var count equals await task dot when all, and now I'll add all these calls. First I'll say get total links of the user ID. Then let's copy it a couple of times. So get total links. After that we'll say get total clicks. After that we'll say get total active links. Then for total inactive links, we can have that logic. here only, so we'll not use that for inactive links. And after inactive links we have get total clicks today, and then we have get total, no, total links today, and after that clicks today. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 calls, and that total inactive links, that count we'll have it here only. So save everything. Now we are good. This counts will have all the data in an array. So if you check this count is an int array. It will have all these items at 0 position. It will have total links. At first position it will have total clicks. So like this. So here what we'll do, now we'll have all these things. So what total links equals counts 0, where I'm using this, we could have used these things directly here, count 0, count 1, count 2, but this is more readable. That's why I'm doing this, so that we know directly, okay, we are passing total links, total clicks, like this. Alright, so 1 is total clicks, then total active links, then total clicks today for count 3, total clicks today, total active clicks, no, total active links 2, then total clicks today, total links today. This is the count 3, and total clicks today, this is count 4. Alright, and for total inactive links we'll simply do that math. So total inactive links, we'll say total clicks minus total active links, not total clicks. Oh my god, I'm always doing total clicks. It is kind of tongue twister. Alright, so now we have all data in parallel, and then we are simply returning this dashboard data DTO. So now we are good with our service layer. Now we'll simply copy this line. We'll create our endpoint. Let's go to our endpoint. Endpoint in main project, endpoints, link endpoint. And here we are simply going to have, let's copy this first thing, and here we'll say /API/links, then slash, let's say dashboard, something like this. Okay, of the user ID, we don't need to pass that user ID as a parameter. We can get it from this principal. So we are getting principal, and yeah, we need to have ilink service injected here. So ilink service, we are getting user ID, then here we'll say dashboard data link service dot get dashboard data async, and we'll pass this user ID here, and then we'll return results dot okay dashboard data. Endpoint is ready. /dashboard. So /API/link/dashboard. This is the URL. Now let's go to client project, services, ilink API. Here let's define a new method here. So task of dashboard data DTO get dashboard data async. We don't need to provide any parameter here. It is going to be get, and the URL is going to be API/links/dashboard. Alright, now let's go to link API proxy, and here let's define the method. So public task of get dashboard data async, and from here we'll say link API dot get dashboard data async without any parameter. And what is it? It is saying it is nullable somewhere. Where it is nullable? Did I add nullable? It should not be nullable here. Did I add it nullable in interface? No. Link service? No, it's not. Alright, so we are good. Now we should be getting our dashboard data. Now close all tabs. Now we'll create our page, dashboard page. So for this page also we are going to have this page in interactive auto render mode. So in client project, in pages, app folder, we'll create a new file. We'll say dashboard.razor. All right. First thing, we need to have URL here. So page slash app slash dashboard. All right. Now let's have that section. So we can get it from link detail or my links page. So we can have this section content, page title, iLink service. Let's have all these things. Dashboard. So we are having render mode, interactive auto render mode. We can have it pre-render if we want, or we can opt it to not use pre-rendering. We are good. We'll use navigation manager. Do we need navigation manager? Maybe, may not be. Let's close it. Here we have IGS runtime. Do we need it? No, we don't. iLink service, yes, we need it. Page title, dashboard. Section, dashboard. Dashboard. Save everything, and I guess IntelliSense is not going to work. So let's close this file, dashboard, and let's open it again. And now we have this. All right. Now here inside this code block, we'll have private dashboard data DTO. We'll say underscore dashboard data with maybe default, or let's not use default. Here we'll have private bool, let's say is loading. Okay. Then in markup, we'll say if is loading is true, we'll display our loader component, else we'll display something else. But before that, let's get the data. So here we are going to override on initialized async method. We already have the iLink service injected on this page. So here we'll say var, or not var, we can directly have, we'll say is loading to true. Then we'll say underscore dashboard data equals await link service dot get dashboard data async, and we need to provide user ID for this. So let's get user ID because this page is interactive. We need to inject, or we need to add public task authentication state, auth state task. We can have get set on this. So get set, and this is going to be cascading parameter. Let's go to link detail and let's copy this logic to get the user ID. So auth state, we'll await this auth state task, and then we'll get user ID from it. So here we are getting this user ID, and then we can pass this user ID here, and then we'll set is loading to back to false. All right, cool. Now we have this dashboard data. Now we can use this. So here inside this else part, we are going to have some boxes for all these stats. So here we'll say div class, let's say row, and then we'll have div class, let's say call sm4, call sm4. Okay, and inside this call sm4, we are going to have one more div class. Inside this, we are going to have h3, let's say total links, and then we are going to have h2, and here we'll say dashboard data dot total links. All right, let's have some classes on this div. So we'll say this should be first thing bg main, then we'll use on this bg main we need to use text white, and let's use shadow on this. So shadow lg, large shadow. Okay, all right. Now we need these vertically stacked, so we can have other classes as well, or maybe let's use with this box class, for which we'll add our custom uh, css. Okay, so we'll add our scoped css for this one. So in this app only we'll say dashboard.razor.css, and here we'll say dot box, and here we'll say display flex, then flex direction, we need it column, then justify content center, and align item center, so that the text is horizontally and vertically in center. Okay, after that let's have some padding, let's say 20 pixel, then border radius of let's say 10 pixel, and yeah, let's have this, or maybe let's have margin as well. So margin will say let's say 10 pixel and 0. Now we should be good. So let's save everything, let's go to dashboard, and now I'm going to copy this thing, this call sm4 second time, then we'll say total clicks. So dashboard data dot total clicks, then I'll paste it one more time. This time we'll say total active links. So total active links, or maybe this text is long, let's have active links. Then here we'll say inactive links. So inactive links, total inactive links, what is it, total inactive links. Okay, the spelling mistake, so let's rename this total inactive links. Total inactive links, let's check in service, where is our link service, let's check in link service if we are having the correct total. Oh, we are not using it here, so okay, we are good. All right, so total inactive links. After total inactive links we'll say let's say total clicks, or maybe today's links. Today's links, so here we'll say total links today, total links created today, this one. And after that one more time, here we'll say today's clicks, today's clicks, and here we'll say total clicks today, total clicks today. All right, so save everything, and let's see this dashboard data. We'll see if we want to uh, add some other styling as well, we'll check. Okay, that was API. Then we have this. Now if you go to dashboard, we can see this. So dashboard, and then we have total links, total clicks, total active links, inactive links, today's links, today's clicks. There is one extra apostrophe, we'll remove this. And then let's have some maybe some hover effect. Okay, apart from this it looks fine. So let's go to code, and first let's fix these extra apostrophes, this one and this one. Then let's have some hover effect, so we'll go to its css, and here we'll say dot box dot hover. Maybe let's increase the border radius, so we'll say border radius 20 px. Now if I hot reload, okay, stop debugging, let's restart. Okay, it's here. If you go to dashboard, we can see this, and when I'm hovering over it, we can see this extra border radius, but right now it is kind of just throwing this radius. We should have some nice animation, nice transition for this, right? So let's add some CSS transition as well. So what we can do, on this box we'll use transition property, transition, and we'll say, let's say all is and 0.3 second. Okay, we are using all. We could use directly border radius, but let's use all. Save, add hot reload. I don't know if it will work or not, but let's hope it works. Yes, it is working. You see, when I'm hovering over it, this radius changes with a nice transition, nice animation. You see. Alright, so now we are good with this dashboard as well. The only thing we can do on this total links, we can make it clickable, and when we click on it, we can navigate it to my links page, because this total links we can go to directly links page. On active links also we could go to the same page. Okay, so total links and active links, or maybe for inactive links as well, or let's do for total link and active links only. So on dashboard route tracer, I'm going to stop it, and I am going to add on click on both of these. So first total links, this thing, I'll say @on click. I'll say go to my links page async. I'm going to copy the same thing, and I'm going to add the same on click on this active links as well. Then inside our code block, we can define this private void this method, so it is not going to be async. Let's remove this async suffix from here. Now let's see if we are injecting that navigation manager. No, let's inject navigation manager. Inject navigation manager. So using this navigation manager, we can say navigation manager dot navigate to, and here we can say slash app slash my hyphen links. So save everything and let's run it. Let's go to dashboard. Here we have this data. If we click on this total links, it navigated us to my links page. If we go back, total links, nothing is happening. Active links will go there. So on this active links and total links, let's change this cursor to pointer. Do we have bootstrap class for this? Let's check. If we add maybe cursor, no, let's create this class. So we'll go to our code, and in our dashboard.razor.css, here we'll say dot cursor, cursor pointer. So we'll say cursor pointer, which will show that hand icon. So on these two where we have on click, we can add this class cursor pointer. cursor pointer. So save everything, let's stop it and let's run it again. Okay, we are here. Let's check dashboard. On dashboard for total links we can see this cursor pointer. On total links we don't have it. My links, active links. All right, so now our dashboard is also ready. Right now it is showing today's clicks 2, right? Let's go to total links and let's click on some short URL. We clicked on it. This short URL is incorrect, so it will not update this because this is not going to our 7069. We need to create one more URL, maybe. Okay, so from here also we should have an option to create URL, right now we need to go to home page and here we can create something. Let's use this ABCD one, shorten URL, copy this, and right now if you go to dashboard, now total links are 19 and today's clicks 2. Now if I click on that link, now if I refresh this or maybe go to my links page and come back to dashboard, now we can see 3 clicks. That means this data is updating. We are good with this data. Alright, so now dashboard is ready. Now we will do that footer and then one option to generate the short URL from these pages, from these admin panel pages. So dashboard page, my links page and the detail page. We should have that here. Alright, so for that what we'll do, we'll simply have a floating action button somewhere here at the right bottom for all these pages, and then we'll use that to open this form in a modal pop-up. Okay, so let's do that next.